Sister Wives Season 19 hasn't been doing Cody and Robyn Brown any real favors. Seemingly, their safety net is gone. But fans catch another epic fail during the latest episode. Cody Brown creates reason for nagging. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Cody Brown finally decides it is time to do something about Coyote Pass after Janelle and Mary were chomping at the bit. Much like Robyn Brown pushing Cody to promise he would clean up the tree he cut down, Janelle and Mary were nagging him to take care of business. Admittedly, he said when he doesn't know what to do with something, he'll just avoid it. But fans see an epic fail when Cody finally starts working with a realtor. More disappointment for Sister Wives fans with Season 19 epic fail. Notably, Sister Wives star Cody Brown stopped dragging his feet and set up an appointment for the real estate agent Justin Bemis to scope out the Coyote Pass property. But Redditors spot another epic failure for Sister Wives Season 19. Seemingly, Cody was making every effort to impress his realtor man-to-man. Immediately, Justin knew Cody's swagger and frizzy hair indicated he had a ton of energy. However, Justin didn't know he was getting the whole backstory. Cody spilled the details of his exes being terrible naggers. He even offered advice to not have a wife living in an RV with dogs. At this point, Justin knew it was going to be a long day. He even admits there was leftover equipment from failed businesses and reminisced about skinny dipping in the manure pond. But fans think production forgot to mention to Justin he was dealing with a loaded emotional gun when it came to Cody. But people found his long-winded babbling to be about as interesting as when David Woolley and Christine Brown Woolley were shopping for houses. Fans are disappointed there are so many filler scenes. Another Sister Wives viewer adds, he kept looking at Cody like you cannot be serious right now with the X references and then about the pond. Why did TLC have to show all that again? Then, the original poster clarifies, time filler. They were backing up the theory that TLC has been padding the footage to make up for Garrison Brown's large part of the season. Trauma dumping the bystander. Furthermore, one Redditor points out that Cody, left to his own devices, rambled out his trauma to the realtor. Although Cody appears to want to be buddies with his new realtor friend, Justin acts like manly bonding isn't in the cards. He is ready to wrap it up and get back to the office. Someone else points out Justin was rattled by Cody. He was so thrown off he didn't even notice the mountain. They were playing a part, lying to us all for that TLC check. Christine especially knew all along. Someone else wants to be a fly on the wall. Oh, to be that realtor's co-worker when he came back to the office after that meeting. Sister Wives shows Cody Brown's need for attention spills over. Additionally, some Sister Wives fans point out that Cody Brown isn't the only person whose emotions take over in everyday interactions. Realtors, bartenders, and service providers are the unsung heroes who provide armchair therapy to those they meet along the way. However, some fans couldn't believe Cody was allowed to go on and on. Furthermore, the topic of skinny dipping just made people cringe. What do you think about Cody Brown's aimless conversation with Justin Bemis about Coyote Pass? Do you think he was trauma dumping on his realtor? Do you think the long-winded scene with Cody puffing his chest was an epic fail? Are you ready to see what happens with Coyote Pass in Sister Wives Season 19? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Cody Brown put too much on Mary's kid? Mary and Cody Brown only welcomed one child together, Leanne. Like many of the adult children, they prefer to stay out of the spotlight and largely keep to themselves. But now, many Sister Wives fans wonder if Cody played a role in Leanne's estrangement. One viewer suggests Mary and Cody Brown put too much on Leanne's shoulders. Leanne Brown had a unique circumstance growing up. They had plenty of brothers and sisters, but they were Mary's only child. Did that play into how their parents treated them? Leanne being the secret keeper, a Reddit user titled their post on the platform, "I'm doing a rewatch and am now on season 13. During the opening of Lizzie's Heritage, Cody is talking to Leanne and expressing how he wants to move out of Las Vegas. I'm noticing a pattern from previous seasons how Leanne is being given information from their parents behind the other family members." The OP goes on to discuss how Leanne played witness to the catfishing scandal from the beginning. And shortly after, Cody confides in them that he isn't interested in moving the family. Although Leanne has always been mature, they were still a very young adult at the time. Why is Leanne being put in a place where they are told things before the adults? The OP continued, This is right before Cody announces to the wives the need to move. I'm wondering if this is one of many reasons Leanne has stayed away from the adults. No child, even if they are 21, should be put in this type of position. I'm wondering if this was done on a regular basis for Leanne when growing up. Other Sister Wives viewers add their thoughts. Mary Brown has publicly stated that she and Leanne still have a close relationship. Leanne simply wishes to stay out of the spotlight, which is why she doesn't talk about them to the press often. Leanne also proudly attended Christine's wedding and happily reunited with her siblings. In a nutshell, it doesn't seem that Leanne wants to keep away from the entire family. They are just particular about who they will spend time with, and they don't seem interested in time with Cody. Other Redditors wrote, "Some of the kids were definitely parentified. Logan really seemed to be doing way too much for a high schooler. He left and he really left. I think Leanne individuated in a big way to break ranks, which is interesting they seem so on board for so long wanting a similar family. Cody triangulates his wives between each other. He also triangulates his older kids and their mothers. He love bombs them and parentifies them to get what he wants. He's disgusting. Cody and the Testuis have made a lot of bad decisions. Leanne, being an only child, may have been privy to a lot of adult talk. What do you make of the family's dynamic? Do you think the adults put too much pressure on Leanne? Share what you think in the comments." Robynbrown's recent comments, in which she referred to herself and her children as the main family of Cody Brown, showcase why other sister wives have chosen to leave. Cody began his journey as a married man in 1990 when he tied the knot with Mary Brown. The couple made the decision to start a plural family early on, so their children could grow up together. They expanded their family by adding Janelle Brown in 1993, followed by Christine Brown a year later. In May 2010, Cody had a spiritual marriage to his fourth wife, Robyn. With his first 3 wives, Cody ultimately had 13 children. Tragically, Cody and Janelle lost their son, Garrison Brown, in March 2024. With Robyn, who had 3 children from a previous marriage, Cody had 2 more children. In 2014, Cody legally divorced Mary to marry Robyn and become a legal father to her children. Initially, all 4 sister wives were really happy with the arrangement and their marriages to Cody, but things began to change as he began favoring Robyn over others. In 2021, Christine finally decided to end the marriage, followed by Janelle and Mary. Robyn's always putting her core family above everyone else. Robyn wants Cody to focus on their 5 children. Robyn has been caught displaying hypocritical and superior behavior several times on Sister Wives over the years. In the past, she claimed to embrace polygamy, but now believes it would be disrespectful if Cody took on another wife. She comes across as someone who desires to be viewed as worshipped and seen as superior. When other children didn't automatically place her on a pedestal, she began acting like a victim to Cody. Robyn wants Cody to resolve issues with his adult children, but ends up making her 5 children appear as if they are his main family, which is hypocritical. Robyn never stops to think. Robyn simply can't shake off her controlling nature. In her first season of TLC's Sister Wives, she referred to Cody as her soulmate, despite the fact that he already had 3 wives. She even allowed Cody to spend quality time with her while Christine was in labor at the hospital. Although the other 3 sister wives have left and Robyn is now in a monogamous relationship with Cody, she still exhibits controlling tendencies. Robyn may not want Cody to have relationships with his children to maintain a sense of superiority over them. It was inappropriate of her to refer to herself and her children as Cody's primary family, especially considering the recent loss of Garrison and strained relationships with his adult children, Peyton and Gabriel Brown. Robyn and Cody's actions have caused them to become isolated from the other family members, leading to the end of the holiday celebrations together. Christine had hoped for a happy family despite her separation, but Robyn's insistence on prioritizing her own family makes this increasingly difficult. Mary Brown's kid more spoiled than the others? Was Sister Wives star, Mary Brown's child, Leanne Brown, more spoiled than the other kids? In the Sunday, January 19th episode, Mary revealed all that she was responsible for when it came to Leanne. Yet, some fans noted that Leanne was very demanding as to what they wanted and had to have. Therefore, did they end up becoming spoiled with Mary giving in to all of their requests? Mary Brown's kid more spoiled than the others? When Leanne Brown started looking at colleges, they knew that they wanted to go to school in Utah. They missed it after leaving for Las Vegas and at the time was very invested in the values and the church. It was vital to get back to that, but the college was not cheap by any means. They had their sights set on Westminster College, which is a private university and after aid, in 2025, costs $26,000. Leanne made it clear that if they could not go there, they would forego school, but Mary Brown was not going to let that happen. Of course, that was where they went and graduated from there, but before this, they needed a car to get to and from high school. They were driving Robyn Brown's old car, but constantly complained about what it did and did not have. With all of the children, they should have considered themselves lucky to have a car. As it turned out, Mary ensured her child had all they needed and more while still helping the rest of the family. She was always getting the short end of the stick as Cody Brown maintained she only had one child, so why did she need extras? Now, Sister Wives fans see a different side, but they also wonder if she spoiled her child. A Reddit thread was started to discuss how horrid Mary was treated, but Leanne also came up. It appears that Leanne was very demanding and wanted what they wanted. If they didn't get it, a tantrum was thrown, and being Mary's only child, she gave in. Getting what they wanted. The biggest argument is that Mary Brown helped the other kids and the rest of the family through the familial pot. However, those who went to college attended state schools or attended the Air Force or National Guard. They also got scholarships, so their schooling was relatively inexpensive, whereas Leanne Brown wanted a high-priced private school. One Sister Wives fan had this to say. Yeah, but Leanne wanted to go to an expensive college, not a community college like the others. Leo also wanted a new car, not a used one, so there are two ways to look at it. I remember Leanne always wanting more and usually getting it. The other kids were used to hand-me-downs and being last because they had siblings. That's a tough take because they were all considered siblings, therefore if Leanne needed hand-me-downs, they could have easily gotten them. At the same time, they wanted a shiny new life and Mary obliged no matter what the cost. Could she have said no? Yes. Did she? No. Was it because it was her one and only? Likely, but we will never know. Does that make Leanne spoiled? That is up in that air. Signs Robyn and Cody have gotten way too insensitive. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives referred to herself and her children as the core members of the Brown family, which may make it more difficult for Cody Brown to improve his relationship with his former wives and their children. Cody was once a polygamous man with a big, loving family. He had 4 wives, Mary, Christine, Robyn, and Janelle Brown, and 18 children. He had everything a man could ask for, which is why he decided to share their unique story with viewers, showing them the benefits of plural marriage. The Brown family's journey on reality TV started on a positive note. However, complications arose when Cody began showing favoritism towards his 4th wife, Robyn. He became too obsessed with his youngest wife, abandoning his other wives and children. His self-absorption and disinterest led his first 3 wives, Christine, Mary, and Janelle, to recognize their value. In 2021, Christine left Cody to pursue her dreams and find a better partner. Janelle followed suit in 2022, and Mary made the same decision in 2023. Cody's 3 breakups resulted in a monogamous marriage with Robyn, permanently changing their relationship dynamic. Robyn's core family comment shows her odd mindset. Robyn sees Cody's other children as unimportant extended family members. Robyn and Cody have made several controversial statements over the years, which lowered their chances of reconciling with their loved ones in the Brown family. Most recently, Robyn made a tone-deaf comment about her family with Cody, indirectly hurting his other children. She referred to herself and her 5 children, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella, as the main Brown family members. Meanwhile, she implied Cody's former wives and their 12 other children weren't part of this core family as they had grown up and moved on from their family. Robyn's tone-deaf comment about herself and her children being central to. However, it's extremely hurtful and raises the question of whether Robyn ever truly respected polygamy. The mother of 5 has often expressed sadness about losing her sister wives. She claims she wanted a plural marriage and a big family. Sadly, Robyn's latest comment makes her appear hypocritical, as it shows she considers her family an essential part of Cody's life, potentially viewing his other children as mere distant relatives. Cody's other kids aren't going to forget what Robyn said. Cody should show his other 12 children that they're all equally valued. Robyn's comment about Cody's core family will make it more difficult for him to repair his relationships with his adult children, especially those who are the most distant from him. Cody has made many mistakes while raising his children, which has caused some of them to lose respect for him. One of these children is Peyton Brown, who has accused Cody of manipulating him. He claims his father once called him disrespectful during an argument. Peyton has been openly against polygamy and has sided with Christine over Cody, indicating that he is closer to his mother. Several of Cody's kids are estranged from him, including Madison Brush, Gabe, Isabel, Truly Savannah, Wendling, Leon, and Michael T. Brown. Unfortunately, Cody's son, Garrison Brown, also passed away in a tragic incident in March 2024. Reconnecting with his children and repairing those relationships will be challenging for Cody unless he makes a change in his attitude. He should showcase he doesn't share Robyn's perspective and he values all of his kids equally. For now, Robyn's core family comment will only complicate Cody's efforts to improve his standing with his other 12 kids. Cody is too defensive with his other children. Cody gets easily offended by his adult children. Cody's problems with his children aren't solely because of his relationship with Robyn. He has made too many mistakes over the years, which has caused his older children to become distant from him. One of Cody's issues is his preferential treatment of his kids with Robyn. He treats them much more kindly than his other kids, as evidenced by his behavior in different seasons of Sister Wives. On one occasion, Cody purchased more expensive Christmas gifts for his children with Robyn while neglecting to do the same for his other kids, showing that he didn't value them as much. A few years ago, Cody got into an argument with his sons over his COVID-19 rules via TLC. He even instructed Janelle to kick Gabe and Garrison out of their home, damaging his relationship with his sons. There was also a time when Cody chose to stay at home instead of being present for his daughter, Isabel Brown, during her scoliosis surgery. He didn't visit her and opted to stay with Robyn at their home. Cody attributed his actions to COVID-19, but most Sister Wives viewers saw through his excuses and accused him of being a poor father. Robyn was called out for her attitude towards Mary. Robyn may not be demure, but she's definitely dominant. Robyn and Cody have spoken highly of the importance of maintaining polygamy and discussed how it was an essential part of their lives. However, their actions have proved otherwise. They have made it clear they believe they are the core members of the Brown family, making other children and former wives seem like distant relatives. Cody and Robyn's core family ideology isn't surprising considering how insensitively they treated Mary, Janelle, and Christine over the years. They have made them feel like they don't matter and are inferior to them. Robyn and Cody have made some insensitive remarks to their wives. Recently, a clip from a previous season surfaced online in which Robyn disrespectfully treated Mary after Mary agreed with Christine. It showed Robyn's dominant nature and how she wasn't very kind to Mary. Cody also did similar things to his ex-wives, such as body-shaming Christine, pressuring Janelle to make their sons leave their home, and suggesting Mary move to his barn. Not to mention, Cody tried to keep a larger portion of the family's Coyote Pass land for himself and Robyn. Robyn seems to enjoy humiliating other Browns. Robyn gains a sense of power from belittling others. She has consistently denied being Cody's favorite wife and having her needs put above the others. However, Robyn has now publicly stated that her relationship with Cody is the most significant one. She no longer wants Cody to adhere to their religious beliefs and take on another wife. Instead, she wants him to focus solely on her and their 5 children. Ideally, she should treat Cody's other children as her own, but she had rarely done so. It appears that Robyn takes pleasure in feeling powerful, which she achieves by making offensive comments about Cody's other wives and adult children. She shifts blame onto others for the negative portrayal of their plural family on TLC and refuses to admit her own mistakes. Digging deep, he recognizes he needs to invest in his family and repair the very lifeline that carried him for many years. With his newfound epiphany, is he now using his hard knocks wisdom to help show others the way? Cody says, "You need to be able to see yourself, as in the future, with your same exercise, your same diet or lack thereof nutrition, maybe the junk food that you know. I mean, everybody's got something different. Maybe your attitudes about religion or faith, whether you're in one or out of one. Sometimes you have to make some adjustments. Your work ethic, your workout ethic, meaning exercise ethic, all these things. Live and learn. Additionally, Cody Brown recognizes travel is important. He continues, I'm glad you guys are taking a trip because that's something that helps awakenings. Going someplace different. If I came to Great Britain, it'd probably be an awakening for me, and that would be good. Like it's something about travel helps your attitude. It makes you see some adjustments you need to make. Project yourself 5 years, 10 years, more into the future, or even less, 2 years and see. While he did this practice in his own life, Cody Brown seems to want to spare others the heartache he had in his family. He continues, but like how you treat your loved ones, how you treat your wife, how you treat your children. Then, he gets a bit tongue-tied and laughs, how you treat or cheat your friends. I'm kidding, but it's important to know you have to have some adjustment. Whether Cody was offering heartfelt advice from the hard lessons he learned or just spouting catchy reminders, he has a track record of messing up in the very areas he addressed. Fans amazed at Cody Brown's shocking feat. TLC star Cody Brown might be tremendously unpopular with Sister Wives viewers, but some feel astonished he accomplished one particular feat. What did Cody do that surprised so many viewers? Fans can't believe Cody Brown fathered so many children. Cody Brown has 18 children total. Instead of further alienating Cody's children, who don't have an engaged father in their lives, Robyn should show empathy towards them and prioritize their well-being. Recent episodes of Sister Wives indicate that Robyn still harbors disdain towards other Brown family members, even though she's now in a monogamous relationship with Cody. Cody Brown said he misses how his older kids made him feel. Sister Wives star Cody Brown is missing his older children, but his recent comments about them make it seem like everything's about him. Cody's often consumed by his patriarch role. Even now, when the Brown family is basically a shambles, he's clinging to the tatters of his superdad role by talking about how good his older kids used to make him feel. The issue here is that he didn't always make his older children feel good. Also, in light of the fact that he's apparently missing his kids, the fact that Robyn Brown spouting off about her core family sends the worst possible message. When she uses language like core family, which excludes some Brown children, she once again proves that she's never been the sweet and devout person she pretended to be. She is probably just the opposite. ##. Robyn doesn't help Cody to bond with his older kids. In fact, she may sabotage him. The real Robyn is a shadier thing. She's competitive, she's dishonest, and she manipulates. If Robyn thinks she's in the core family, and so are her kids, that means that the other kids are on the fringes. If Robyn uses the core family terminology, isn't there a chance that villain Cody does too? They are usually a united front, and that's why it's probable that Cody believes he has a core family too, likening his other children to a lower echelon. Compare the core family to a planet. Other things orbit around it. It's demeaning language, reducing children to smaller planets or satellites. It's one more example of Robyn having very little sensitivity. It's wicked stepmother stuff, words that should never be spoken. Yes, he surely loves his children, but when it comes to fairness, more often than not, Cody drops the ball. To blame Robyn for a grown man's choices isn't necessarily wise. He fathered these kids, some of whom Cody feeds with, and it is up to him to treat them well. Cody wants his older kids to love him, and misses their love when he isn't getting it, but not to the extent of being present in their lives all the time. There is a touch of hypocrisy here, or even sleight of hand. If he loves them, but doesn't spend much time with them, seemingly enjoying the freedom he has with his core family, to quote Robyn, is he really a victim? He loves to play the victim, but didn't he choose this path? Didn't he choose to emotionally and physically distance himself, and not just during the pandemic? Yes, he did. Cody says he wants peace, but not at any price. Cody's working on revamping an image that's been immensely damaged. Above Cody, via Entertainment Tonight at YouTube, talked about healing his relationships with his children during a birthday post. While redeeming himself might be nothing more than a pipe dream, he keeps trying. The thing is, Cody may not actually deserve redemption. While cozying up to Robyn and their children, he has alienated other people, including his own flesh and blood. Cody seems to want love from his kids without doing the work that it takes to earn that love fair and square. Sister Wives Cody Brown can't cheat or dissemble in order to win this love. It's something that comes from giving love, trust, and attention. It's about consistently being there and caring. Cody needs to get closer to his older kids, come hell or high water. If he waits much longer to try to restore his precious and fragile bonds with Peyton, Leon, and Gabriel Brown and other Brown kids he shares with other moms, they may be beyond repair. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.